was time to thin the crowds. People were no longer coming to get help or to get hope. They were coming for hype. They were coming to see a miracle. They'd heard about the feeding of the 15,000. They wanted to come and eat food that had been reproduced by the prophet, maybe by the Messiah. Instead, what they got was a whole bunch of heresy, or at least that's how it sounded to them. First thing he said was, "I am the bread that came down from heaven." Wait a minute, we thought you were from Nazareth. Why are you saying you came from heaven? Then he said, "This bread is my flesh, which I give to the life of the world." That's sort of weird. Bread is flesh, it's your flesh? And finally, he gets even more emphatic. "Unless you eat my flesh and drink my blood, you have no life in you." The Old Testament strongly prescribed against the drinking of animal blood. Didn't even address cannibalism. It's self-evident. Eventually, all that was left was the 12, the poor 12. "Are you guys going to leave me too?" And Peter spoke for them. He says, "Where else are we going to go?" Sometimes being a disciple of Jesus is not being one of the cool kids. And we're used to telling people things like, don't look at Christians if you want to see how this thing works, and don't look at churches. They're going to all let you down. Just look to Jesus. If you look to Jesus, you'll be fine. But the truth is sometimes Jesus will disappoint, and you'll do it on purpose. There will be times when Jesus is simply unfathomable, that it makes no sense to our minds. I've heard it once said that sometimes God will offend the mind to reveal the heart. He'll communicate things to us that simply are not palatable. And yet often it's those very things that are the greatest truths of all. Good church or even good Christianity will not get you to heaven. If you want heaven, here and now, you must consume Jesus directly. You must eat his flesh and drink his blood. As if he's in front of you right now, as if he's offering himself to you to consume, that you might have life.